So this is the seated pec fly, okay? So it's called a pec fly because you're going to be training the chest muscles, or the pecs, here at the front of the chest, okay? So what you're going to be doing here, guys, is bringing the arms across the body, keeping the arms nice and straight. But before we get there, what you want to make sure is that you've set this up appropriately. So you don't want it to be so far back that you can barely reach it, but you also don't want it to be so far forward that you're not even getting the workout in, okay? So you want to adjust this accordingly to a nice comfortable position. So I'll adjust it there for Paddy to start with it roughly along the sides of his body. So they're more or less in line with his shoulders now, and he should be able to reach back and grip those comfortably. Now, before he gets going, what you should see when you've set up the exercise properly is that the hands are at or just below shoulder height. If these are up way too high for you and you're reaching up high, then you might want to adjust the seat accordingly, and similarly if they're far too low. So you can adjust the seat height to deal with that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to keep the palms facing forward. You want to think about the front of your elbow or your bicep also facing forward, and then you're going to bring the hands in together as if you're doing a kind of a hugging type motion, but with straight arms. So I say straight arms, but you know, if there's a little bit of a bend in the elbow, that's no big deal. It's generally a little bit more comfortable to do it like that. And you're going to come back to that stretch position, and then back in. You're going to bring the hands close to each other, and you're going to feel these pec muscles, the chest muscles, squeezing in together. So you want to keep this nice and controlled. Our goal is to keep it controlled, keep it on the working muscles, and not just to be swinging weight around. Now you do have another grip option here. You can hold on to these handles, but for the most part with the pec fly itself, we recommend using these handles when you're doing the exercise. So when you are putting the weight back, just be mindful that you don't want to let it pull you way back. You want to keep it controlled, let the weight release, and then release the handles to the sides. So that's your seated pec fly. Really great exercise for working those chest muscles.